Hello everybody, welcome to Funky February Fiesta. We can see it's a bit different. We're dressed slightly a bit different today. Leezus, how do you feel like dressed up like this?
I feel like I want to drink some tequila.
Okay,
the only thing that I have is some meat, you know, from the Vikings, some meat. I don't think that fits though.
Okay, so enough about what we're wearing. I hope everyone has a really great time today. So anyway, we're going to jump straight into decks right now. So we're going to go into Kelvin's deck. Now they've brought a really like, I think it's like old, but it's not like, it's still meta in like a way. And I love Feel the Rush, but lately I have been taking in my Feel the Rush decks, I've completely cut Feel the Rush, and I've just put it for War Mothers right now.
Okay.
So how do you feel about that?
So like you said, the decks that that Kelvin's bringing, we all know them. Let's take like this. There's nothing new, nothing exciting new to talk about, to be honest. It's just standard Feel the Rush. Right now, 2 Ledros. It's just a standard deck. I don't know what to say about it.
There's a bit different that I did notice. He has cut a 1 card. I think he's cut Unspeakable Horror, because I know some decks do run it for the box. Now I don't like this too hard. The only way you're gonna Kelvin's gonna run into issues is, you can see Balsori. He actually brought so he brought some aggro decks, but I feel like you know, with Withering Wail, with Avalanche you're fine, but with the box that's a bit I don't see how it's gonna come into play. If we can see here Balsori, Avalanche is going to be great into this deck. It's so perfect for it. The box is just for like, okay, if someone gets greedy, okay, yeah, sure, it's going to work. If he doesn't, and if he plays just straight up like, you know, I'm going to attack you, I'm just going to get D for HP, I'm going to attack it every single turn, the box is going to be so useless here.
Yeah, so I like Misfortune game playing aggro.
Yeah.
Misfortune saw a tiny nerf, with Overwhelm being gone, but it's not that huge in this particular deck, because without Overwhelm, you don't really mind in a pirate aggro. You don't get there too often anyway. Like leveled up Misfortune, you don't really get there. In Scouts, you do pretty commonly, and that's extra 4 damage that you usually push because you override the defensive state of a blockable unit with Overwhelm, right?
Yeah, and you're not really seeing a lot of new things in here. Yeah, Crack Shot is like, it's nice to see, but I guess like the only like notable thing is here you have like the Lizard and you have the Blade Squire as well. I think they're okay. I probably would have preferred a lot of different 1-drops.
My favorite thing, real quick, my favorite thing before we start here. I saw someone memeing Captain Farron. Now he only produces 2 decimates, so he got reduced to Lieutenant, Farah now.
Lieutenant Baron. Well, let's see how this is gonna go for Balsori, who actually has a great start. I'd keep this entire hand if I was him. Okay.
No, you probably shouldn't, because having so many one drops, you just get out of cards instantly. And in Pirate Aggro, you at least want to keep your power going with the mana flow at least a little bit, right?
Yeah, I see that.
Getting out of cards is really good if you play Jinx aggro, right? Discard, and you also have a Jinx already, maybe second turn or something in hand. Then it's amazing. But other than that, usually decks do not really benefit from that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And if you look at the side of Kelvin, they actually are starting to brick just a slight little bit.
I mean, 2 Velos.
Yeah, 2 Valors.
It's fine.
It's not too bad, but it's something you kind of do have to place here. But yeah.
Yeah, I would play. What even is it? It's like the Riven minion. How's it called? I couldn't see it so fast enough. It's like the one that reforges if it dies. That's the death rattle. And a special note here: someone has a little pirate in the hologram thing.
Nice little jagged butcher coming out there, which I feel like. Do you grab or do you just end turn here? Ooh, it goes for the second one as well.
Oh, you hate to see it. If you
you know,
Kelvin,
it's a bit of a brick,
you hate to see it.
I mean, he does get the misfortune, so like it's round 4 is gonna be good. But the thing is, right now, I'm not sure about the misfortune here. Seems a bit pointless. I feel you kind of want to defend units at the moment, and you don't really have the ability to do that.
This 3/5 elusive deals 2 damage to himself every turn, which is kind of hilarious. In a Soraka Tarm deck, that's really good. I get why you use it in an aggro deck. It's low cost, it's elusive, it pushes 3 damage. That's really nice to have, to be honest.
I feel like if you're there, you should block with your misfortune. I feel like that's something that you probably should have done there.
Yeah, probably. What's he gonna do? He can't really kill it. Your misfortune anyway. This deck doesn't have plus damage on a minion. What it does have is Noxian Fervor, so if you use that on your misfortune, it dies anyway if it has 3 HP or 1 HP. You don't care.
Yeah, I feel like that was a bit of a misplay there by Bowser. Definitely should have blocked the 2-1. It was something that you needed to do. And yeah, with Balsori, he's just gonna kind of like ramp up the game right now, because if you look at the side of Kelvin, they're kind of just they're sitting pretty, and it's not looking good.
Kelvin can actually do a really good turn here. Grab the only attack with 1 Valor. What are you doing? Only attack with 1 Valor. Grab the 2/1. What I would do. And see what your opponent does with the 2 mana. Pressure him a bit, and then attack with both Valors again. Because you're losing the Velas anyway, and you get 3 attacks with them. No matter how you play that. It's always,
I feel like waiting here
to wait.
Yeah, stalling here, like making your opponent not waste all the cards, because like even if he does have the Gangplank, he wants to use in round 5, that used all of his mana up. So I think
you should ask Bowsery to switch to English German real quick after the game, you know? Make a quick update.
Oh yeah, cause I think you always do that, because you always look at the cards, because you're like, what's that card called? And you're just like looking at the card that Balsori picks up, and you're like, oh yeah. What?
Oh, now it's back to English, okay. Curious fixed it, I have no idea how. She's our wizard.
That is an absolute wizard move coming out there by Curious.
Probably live translation or something.
Oh yeah, Curious. Yeah, Curious. 100% the best OBS ninja coming out. Ooh, the single combat coming out by Misfortune.
So that's a 2 attack Misfortune right now.
Wait, I don't see why you
get leveled up anyway. So
could he have traded it on? I'm pretty sure. Is that a 1 plus 1 or plus 2? The blade.
That's +2. I believe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's I seemed a bit weird not to just use that right there to just trade Misfortune and get like Oh wait, no, it
Oh
was
no,
quick
that's a
attack, it
quick
was quick
attack one.
Yeah, I couldn't see it.
Party.
Yeah, it would have
Oh,
been a
no,
bit
no,
pointless
yeah.
to put that
Whatever.
on. Let's do it. Okay, we go for the riposte coming out here. That's fine.
That's huge. That's so huge. Trading a gangplank here into a misfortune. Not losing the misfortune is so good for you. But at the same time, you still got 3 damage from that. You only have 8 HP on your Nexus.
Yeah, and what's really good, yeah, you've got your little Gridled Ranger, and that's a misfortune level up. But
You know what that also is?
what?
That's basically lethal.
Yeah,
For
no,
Bowsery. Because
Yeah.
here, so listen, next Noxian Fervor dealing 4 damage due to the keg. Both the 3/2s dealing 1 damage each. That's 6, and your 1 mana card dealing 1 as well. That's 7 damage. That's 7 damage. You're 1 of lethal basically.
yeah, I feel like if like, do you just accept the misfortune level up and then just use the keg to go in the Nexus?
Bowsery already did that by using Fervor. So
So
if you don't want misfortune to level up, you need to use the Fervor before that. Now it's
Yeah.
too late anyway.
definitely
Oh, you
seemed like
have
he's going for the keg
consequences.
play.
I don't understand completely why he's not trying. Why Calvin is not trying to kill the kick, but
Yeah, I definitely would have tried to take out the keg coming out there.
and that is the lethal. That is the 1 damage you were missing. That is actually the 1 damage you were missing. 1 more keg from Gangplank. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not ideal at all. And Bowsery gonna be taking game 1 here in round 3 over Kelvin with just an incredibly impressive moves by his deck. Unfortunately, Kelvin, they did get top decked, as what does happen a lot of times in these matchups.
Also, what's really fun here, this is even more lethal now because Calvin can't block everything. So, yeah, you don't care about anything right now. You just win, do it real quick. Accept that, press OK button, have the
Yeah.
3 damage explosion. Your 2 minions dies for 2 each, 2 in face, and you still can do 3 damage. So your opponent is at -2.
Yeah, I really would have liked like Kelvin if they just had got the keg with your misfortune, because it's dead anyway if you get it, so you can take it off even though it would have died to Noxian Fervor anyway. It's like once, and like your misfortune's overwhelmed, so all the damage is going through, so there's no reason not to do it.
Your misfortune does not have overwhelm.
Misfortune, does she not
No,
have
she got
overwhelm
nerfed.
anymore?
She got
Oh!
nerfed last patch.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Oh
she lost
no!
overwhelm last patch.
Don't listen to me. Do not listen to me at all. Please
Come on,
do
do
not.
it. Just kill it.
I think
Bowsery
he's
is
scared of a
actually- is
single
actually,
combat.
Yeah, single combat, exactly. That's what Bowsery is
But I-
afraid of you.
Yeah, you do it anyway, though. I feel.
Yeah, now you give your opponent a chance, but you have another Fervor.
Oh.
That's just lucky. So that was actually not the smartest play to not do it, because your opponent can draw another card, which has another chance if he does not have single combat to be a single combat, right? But drawing the Fervor just secures it. Like your enemy has to have 2 single combats in this case.
Yeah, that's very unlikely.
Calvin does not have it right now.
Yeah, so there comes Bowsery taking the victory, and also me not reading the patch notes.
Yeah, like always. So what's new, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. The only patch note that I could, like, I was just looking, and I was just like, oh, Grand Plaza got nerfed. Well, okay, that's enough patch notes for me for one day.
Okay. Fun fact: Hush got nerfed as well.
Oh, did it get? It went to a 3, I believe, didn't it?
It
Yeah,
did 3.
I believe it. It needs more than that. I don't know. Make it a 5.
So this is pretty hilarious because an hour ago, 1.5 hours ago, I played this game like 3 or 4 times. That Bowsery is playing now. It feels
Ooh.
it feels strong and weak at the same time, which is a really weird feeling. The atrocity, I don't really see the sense in it. I didn't even get close to using that, not once.
Yeah, what's like painful on the side right now is Bowsery just like traded 2 cards away, and you're like, yeah, okay, you can see that, but got 2 atrocities for it. And the thing is, Calvin's just drawn 2 single combats.
Yeah. But you actually defend that 100%. But you also, on Balzori's
Yeah.
side, you get rid of one atrocity with
Yeah.
the 1 mana, and you don't mind.
Like, what did you prefer here? Single combat or the star side? Because I probably may have preferred a single combat.
Like last week, I have to tell you, it's sharp side and not star side. Not
Star
every
side,
card
sharp
is
side.
star. You know? I'm not sure, honestly.
Yeah, it's one of those but down the line that you think of like, oh, maybe this would have been really good, but who knows now.
It depends on what happens next, right? If you what you need here.
Actually, I don't have a lot of experience with this deck. So since like the new cards have come out, like a few of them, I've actually not played. I've actually not played Aphelios yet.
Okay,
either.
so he picked the 3 damage to a follower. Aphelios can basically choose one of 5 weapons, and if you play one of those weapons, they shape into another form that you can use, which is so good in this game. The Aphelios weapons are really strong. I might even say they are a bit too overtuned.
Yeah, I've seen what you mean. Where you basically stun like a follower for 2 turns.
Yeah, and it costs 2
Really
mana.
devastating. Yeah.
It sometimes even costs 1 mana, because if your Aphelios gets leveled up, your weapons cost 1 less.
Ooh, I mean, it's just Riot just like just really loving Targon at the moment. That's
Yeah.
maybe a bit too much.
They are so hard on target. I have no idea why. In my opinion, the strongest region right now, and they just keep giving it more strong cards.
Oh yeah, yes, that's the thing with Riot. Yeah, they're constantly like, oh, Targon is so broken at the moment. Let's just release some more cards for it.
Yeah. But
feel like-
weirdly enough, it doesn't even dominate the ladder like Targon.
I feel like you can defend in single combat.
You could.
Probably a play I
You
would've done.
definitely need to get rid of Aphelios.
Yeah, you could 100% you could have got rid of Aphelios then.
Is it Aphelios or Aphelios?
Aphelios.
Okay, I trust you. I don't even know that champion. That's not my time anymore in League.
Actually, yeah, Aphelios is like to play in League of Legends is a really odd champion to play.
I have no idea.
Like his kit is so different to like all the other champions in the game. It's just difficult.
So this was such a strong Rangers resolve. That was so huge.
Oh yeah.
And now he can only, in theory, block with Aphelios to kill the Quinn. But you don't want to do that because Aphelios, you need that level up.
100%.
He's nothing without it. Oh, this hurts so much. I think that's a quick game for Calvin. that's
It
a
actually
quick game, yeah.
might be on their side.
I mean, Bowser can still turn it around with the 4 mana lifesteal down there. 3/2 lifesteal invoke, is it?
Yeah. I think so. Oh yeah.
No, not just think so. That's guaranteed. That's a 3/2
Ooh, that's
lifesteal.
that's Island Navigator into
Into Relentless Pursuit, yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
I
but
see
ooh, wow. Yeah, I was just thinking about it now. I was like, oh my god.
Because if Aphelios, not Aphelios, Balzri, sorry.
Yeah.
If Balzri plays the 4 mana now,
He can't use Withering Well.
he can't do anything. Yeah, he can't do anything.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, Withering Well is just a
You
must,
see the
yeah.
Rangers resolve getting discarded, and you instantly use Withering Well because you know you can't get punished now and kill the 3/1, the 3/1, and the 2/1, and even the 1/1.
Who's he gonna go for?
That's such a misplay. What are you doing?
I really would have liked to see, like, just save your Quinn, because that's a Quinn level up. Right there.
No, that's level up. That's a misplay, especially since if he single combated, whatever. I don't know who did it. Wait, sorry. Kelvin, right? Okay, sorry. I don't know what side I'm on in the board. If Kelvin used single combat and Quinn against Aphelios, Quinn died anyway. Now there's only a 3 panda instead of a 3/4 because the 3/1 panda got killed before the Withering Whale and took unnecessary damage. If this does not come back to bite you in the ass, I don't know. This should.
Yeah, I
you
think
should be
that was
punished for that.
yeah, I feel like there was a bit of a misplay out there coming from Calvin.
That's not a bit. In my opinion, that's actually pretty huge. 1 HP
Yeah, that
makes more difference than you might think. Like now, see? He can just block that 3-3. And it dies.
this is the point in the game where I talked about earlier, where sharp sight over single combat, where I feel like single combat you probably prefer to have used it.
Oh my god. He would have Kelvin.
Yeah, I think
lethal.
Traveler is pretty good here.
Yeah, but I believe that actually could have ended in lethal here.
Yeah, it really would have.
Because you watch what your enemy blocks, and he's Bowser's probably gonna block the 3-4.
Ooh, what
It's still lethal, right?
Yeah, it's
theory, but
yeah.
You don't deserve to win that round.
Okay, I feel like
Straight
you need to put like the warrior down here. I feel, yeah.
I need to talk about the play like after this game, like but before this actually tilting me.
Yeah, I just calm down from now. I mean, especially in these tournaments, you're getting on round 3, you're winning a couple of games. You're bound to make a misplay every couple of times. It happens.
Yeah, like just imagine 3-4 gets blocked, doesn't die because you don't have to use riposte on the 2-1, which is now a 5-1. That's 3 damage more. Enemy has 2 HP left. You use Relentless Pursuit. The only thing you can do is use 1 body, and you have 2 minions with 3 attack and 5 attack. You only have 2 life left. Bam, lethal.
Yeah, Crescent Strike.
Big brain, dude.
Okay. Yeah, that's still fine because he can't make good trades on it, but he can go down to 1 HP. I feel like you just block with both. I feel like it's a bit of a misplay attacking with the 2-1, or just attacking in general.
Yeah,
I mean, you can trade onto the warrior, but I really don't like attacking with the fleet. Yeah, with your little bird. Not a fan. Because you could have gone down to took him down to 1 HP and hoped for like a top deck for a misfortune. It probably definitely would have brought lethal.
Okay, that's really interesting now with the with another Relentless Pursuit in it. So
yeah,
Kelvin,
I feel like
Kelvin lost the entire round now. It's gonna be 2-0 for Bosri now. There's no comeback option for Kelvin now, and only because of one mistake.
Yeah,
two mistakes. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like in the beginning, what I really wasn't a fan of is using Starsight because it's such an incredibly good spell when you had single combat there to use.
Sharp side, dude.
Sharp side.
Please.
I always say Starsight, sharp side. I cannot help myself. Like I cannot. Like that's just what I'm good at. Like, cause I say a couple of words like that every now and then. Curious knows as well. Like it's Crucible. I just know it as this Crumble. I always say Crucible. I don't know why.
Probably too much Destiny 2 PvP. You know, the PvP is called Crucible. Maybe that's why.
Maybe I've actually never played Destiny.
No, you should.
Oh, okay, never.
I like it. Damn.
Ooh, well,
this is on Tuesday.
This is a pretty impressive game coming out by Bowser right now, and it's honestly, it's gonna go for lethal because he does have the atrocity in hand. Oh, that is not something you like to see out from Kelvin.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Kelvin at this point, you know, they're giving up the game because they're just like, okay, I'm gonna use the rally. I'll use another rally.
Yeah, Kelvin already gave up. I just hope Kelvin learns from that mistake.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but is it a beginner mistake? Feel like
it probably is. I mean, like
actually
sometimes
it makes my blood boil. I don't know why. Like you are 2-0 right now, and you lose due to a beginner mistake. At least maybe because I would be tilted if I did it. Like I would hate myself for losing because of that.
I mean, that's not to say. I mean, I think he played well. I feel like sometimes you get like that far and you just start getting nervous in your plays, and then you start like the best thing you can do is just trust yourself in like how you play the game. And I feel like if he would have played like just a tiny bit better, there was 2 rounds where you kind of threw a little bit and you threw a lot of just like the momentum into your opponent's hand. But that's kind of like not to say like he played bad. I feel like he was playing fine, but those 2 rounds really handicapped him.
Yeah, Kelvin played fine in general. Don't get me wrong, definitely. It's just the mistakes that happened actually came back to bite his ass,
Oh,
like I
100%.
promised. I told you when it happened.
Oh yeah, absolutely 100%. Well, anyway, thank you for watching round 3. We're going to be back shortly with round 4. But keep watching and have a funky February Fiesta bunch of
And
games coming your way.
how are these called? Like,
Yeah, but we
I
didn't
don't
get
have
them.
that.
uh Yeah, you just introduced.
Welcome back to round 4 of our sweet little funky February the Fiesta, with my head falling down, and Remake doing the Dovageddis challenge, you know, standing perfectly still.
Yeah, doing this is actually incredibly hard to pull off right now. For some reason, I did get rid of all my February attire, and I just decided to stay like this. I'm not even blinking at the moment. It's
Yeah.
my eyes are.
Also, your mouth isn't even moving while you're speaking. I love it. You're doing so great.
Yeah, you know, like ventriloquism. I've been learning that a lot lately, and just kind of going here. Yeah, but at the moment, I had a couple of technical issues. So I was just like on my computer, and I was like just about to bring up all
No,
the
you
deck
don't.
lists,
No,
and I
no,
was
no.
just like,
No, you don't have any difficulties. Okay, let's get back to decks. So, we have a nice little deck here to show off, which I'm really excited about. It's a pirate aggro, basically, with monkeys. I love it. Having the 2-time monkey business, spawning that monkey, having a powder pandemonium.
yeah,
Jesus, that's the word. Besides that, it's pretty normal. Besides the Jack Taskmaster, you don't see that
yeah.
either. You
You don't really.
I'm so excited for the monkeys. I hope they win the game.
Yeah, powder monkeys is not something you see often, and you know it used to be so devastating before, but you know just having this back now, kind of seeing it come, that's going to be so interesting to watch. And I hope it doesn't get banned. I hope this person just like goes like, you know what, powder monkeys are fun. 100% I'm going to go into one.
Yes, please, please. 42 needs to play it. Balsbury, we streamed him last round as well. Balsbury went 3-0, and that's why Balsbury has the nice opportunity to show what he got again. Maybe going 4. Who knows? Maybe 4-42 too.
Yeah, I believe.
Actually taking
I'm not
this
sure.
from him.
Yeah, I'm not sure the scoreline between the players right now, but I believe Balsori may be 3-0. So yeah, winning this game really important to solidify your place in top cut 100%.
Yeah, if you win as Balsbury, you're just instantly there. Yeah, beside that, I have word Balsbury banned the zombie Nivea of 442 too. I love that name. And 442 too. Banned Ash Sejuani Noxus. 2 decks. Pretty strong. Zombie Nivea, if it gets herring out, Nivea just annihilates the entire board. Ash Noxus, an absolute control monster with that Reckoning and just high stat minions, buffing your minions, even your passively with Omen Hawk and the 5 mana unit, buffing the entire deck, the Azerolian Guardian, or something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be devastating to watch. Like this game, especially about Sori coming in as a brand new player, I'm really excited to see what he can bring, honestly. And jumping into the game right now, we're gonna see exactly what this man is gonna bring.
So that's a good start already. Okay, besides the atrocity, you don't want that in your hand. Also getting called out for streaming instead of coaching someone in chat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yes, I got time to stream, but not to coach. Alright, the 1-2 unit in the pirate side is huge. You always want that turn 1. Follow up with the 2 mana or the 1 mana? Hard to say. Probably the 1 mana, because you are just gonna get traded into the 2-1 usually.
Yeah.
A bit of a weird play here. A bit of a massive weird play. Should have used the 1 mana into the 2 mana, which then would have gone elusive 2-3, only 1 mana on board. You could have blocked everything, and now that's just unnecessary 2 damage.
Yeah, it's not really, and Basori really showing like this man is like so lucky with his aggro decks, and I love it. I love that people are still playing aggro decks now as well, because they're not as strong as they once were, but you know they're still prevalent, and I like that he's playing it. It's going to be a bit difficult going into this Aphelios, I believe.
Yeah, Aphelios. you usually against aggro you take that 3 damage card or the lifesteal one.
Yeah.
In my opinion, especially the lifesteal one after Aphelios gets leveled up. It's just insane. You have quick attack on Aphelios, then you just get that 5 damage lifesteal. 5 healing is so huge against especially pirate aggro. Like Decimate does 4 damage, so you don't mind about that even.
Yeah, absolutely not one bit. And it's just, oh, I cannot wait to just see this. Right now, just a lot of stalling I see at the moment. See what Aphelios is gonna do. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, because that's gonna die. I think that's nice. Yeah, that's a really smart move coming out by 42.
I mean, you never attack with Aphelios, to be honest. It's like Heimerdinger in a case.
Yeah.
But only in before level up. After level up, you always attack, except if you maybe playing against Targon, and Targon will just hush you. So the pirate aggro looking pretty good.
Yeah.
But the Aphelios side, the hand, also looking really strong. What you need here right now on Balsary's side is leveled up Gangplank, in my opinion, as fast as possible.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. I mean, I don't believe he is far off it. He might be 2 or 3 right now. What would I like to see out of Bowsery?
Okay, so an unusual card that you don't see often, the 5 mana little horsey, you know, that gets +1 attack for each Nightfall card you've played this game. It's actually quite strong in late game.
Yeah, the Dusk Rider in a lot of decks, like you see, like you kind of just get this card and you're like, oh, why have I got this card? Oh my god! But like seeing it here, like this is one of the few decks where you're actually like, oh my god, wow, I can actually get so much use out of this champion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like the Dusk Rider will come in clutch at some point. Maybe even be a trigger for Atrocity. I can see that happening.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. It's just kind of, see how it goes.
And that's a lifesteal.
Okay. That is
3 life back. And that's huge.
That's actually, like, incredible. I believe that, I'm not sure, the effect is permanent, isn't it?
No, that's only this round.
Okay.
So, Aphelios' own unit buffs are only this round. The stun that he has in hand right now is for this round and next round if it's a follower. If it's a champion, it's only same turn stun. And there's also a 3 damage. But, I mean, that explains itself, right?
The thing is, right, you want to stun the elusive, don't you? Or damage the elusive? Because this way he could, because he could just do the fervor play so you don't get your lifesteal off.
Yeah, that too. I get you. Yeah, I get it. And Phyllis is, yeah, I see what you're on about. This is a huge play here.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay coming out by 42, which is not always common because I always see 42 is always like really methodical in his play. But you should have expected that. Yeah, you really should have suspected the Noxian Fervor. Whenever you're against an aggro deck, you've always got to assume, especially when they've played a Zap, that they always have that.
I think that's a Dusk Rider, right? He should be at 5 damage, so it could block the Gangplank.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Going for the other 5 damage unit, but will take the Overwhelm. Yeah, it was at 4 damage, because now that's Nightfall. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, I guess at this rate you do get 2 lifesteal back if you're willing to play Doom Beast afterwards. So I do understand.
So with Aphelios, if you have him in play, the amount of lives he can generate is just absurd anyway. So it's pretty huge that he's gone now. It's really huge.
Absolutely. Like 42 was like, if you're gonna win the game, that's how you'd win, right? But if you look on the side of Bowser right now, you know you've just got so many strong units, and if you play your Zap next round, like 100%, you're gonna get your either Noxian Forever, and it's gonna be so devastating.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, bless you.
All right, so what do we have here on Bowser's side? Needs to finish fast, and that's a good pickup for exactly that. That's 3
Yeah,
damage.
like absolutely. Like playing a Zap is just like, oh, you just put like you have very few decks in your card, like below one. I believe Noxian Fervor is like the only one, so that's just 100% you're always gonna draw that card. Yeah, it absolutely is. It's such a smart play in by these decks as well, because like you just put the Noxian Fervor in with the Zap thing. It's such like a simple move, but so incredibly effective.
Yeah, Zepfim always draws a spell of 3, 2, or 1 mana. Okay, 0 as well in theory. And you only having Noxian Fervor, you always draw it, like Remake said. You also generate 1 mana, 1 spell mana, which is huge. Yeah, so this block was important. If he did not block everything here, this would be really close to atrocity range already with the 7-2 Dust Rider.
Okay, getting the mounting gun's not too bad, but like as we see at the moment, oh, ooh, that's 7 damage.
Yeah, that's 7 damage on hand.
Just in hand, yeah. Like, if you keep yourself on 6 mana, yeah. I mean, he can only really play it once. Oh yeah, this is the
I love this play. I love this play.
That's smart.
Yeah, that's basically only 1 damage to the Nexus, so the Nexus at 7. You have 7 damage in hand. You are missing 1 mana, yeah, you don't really care, because Aphelios, you know, has nothing in hand to get rid of you, like anything. Can't heal right now, can't kill a minion of you. That's why I would have actually loved him to play Noxian Fervor, maybe, just in case this happens.
I get what you mean. I probably, I get where Bowser's coming right now, because it's a slow spell, so he prefers it to be used in his round, because he can't really react to it if you straight out attack.
You know what's gonna happen now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be Noxian Fervor, and he's just gonna atrocity that. He doesn't care. He's just gonna Mountain Goat atrocity whenever the Noxian Fervor is going on.
Yeah, I can see why he did it, but overall, probably should have played it the other way, because it was pointless trading onto the 2-2, especially when your opponent 42 didn't have the atrocity. Like, you know, he wouldn't have enough mana for the atrocity.
Yeah, that's an atrocity on the 4-3.
Yeah, 100%. I believe you just do it with your Mountain Goat anyway, because you don't really care about that unit.
So what you want as Bossery right now? You want to draw another Decimate.
So, what do you feel about that play?
Well, that's fine as well, because you get a gem now. But I don't think there's much of a difference. You lose if your opponent draws a Decimate, you win if he doesn't. So, that's just how it is.
Calbrium, okay, coming out. Okay, yeah, this is the kind of thing where, like, you see, like, you know, this is like a more of a late game deck, and Bowsori right now, he's just like, he's playing really deep, really deep. Like, if you're this aggro deck, and like the one thing you do not want to do as an aggro deck, you don't want to see round 10 pop up, because you're like, okay, why haven't I won the game yet?
Yeah,
and you're here.
That's not what you wanted here.
Yeah, no, you're drawing. Ooh, wow. Okay.
I can see this as being a gem into Aphelios.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. This is just, the game has ended. But I guess, like, on the side of 42, yeah, you know, maybe he's playing a bit more smart towards another,
It has not ended yet, though, to be honest. Because...
Oh, yeah, our story... Yeah, kind of understanding, especially with his hand right there, the surrender is... It's 100% understandable, especially when you're coming into
Bossery have another Noxian Fervor could have traded in?
I mean, yeah, I believe he had 3.
Yeah, right.
I mean, yeah,
right?
It's always worth. Like, I have been in those games. Yeah, as we can see, he did have 3. He's only played 2. It was worth to, like, you know, maybe see, because it's not the end of the world. Coming in though.
You can just react if you draw Noxian Fervor. You can still do it. Maybe I'm stupid. Yeah. Maybe he already used 3, right?
Yeah.
But now
we get to the powder monkeys. Yes. The monkey business deck.
Hell yeah. So yeah. anyone's wondering what a powder monkey is, because this is literally not played
At
in
all.
any deck, like at all. I think this has like a play rate of basically 0. It plays a powder monkey, a 2/1 with a feral. If it dies, it does 1 damage to the enemy nexus. If you have plunder activated, you spawn another powder monkey at the start of next turn, which is also 2/1 a feral. If it dies, 1 damage to the enemy nexus, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
This hurts. That's a huge swing.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, having to play it's like an aggro deck, like as
Aggro versus aggro, and Valkyrie finding the better one right now.
yeah, but sorry, you're getting the MF as well. Ooh, we're getting the 2 zaplings, which is basically 2 fervors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just
4-3
take that.
is fine. I mean, you could have also defended it, I guess.
That's
Because,
2
like, it would've
furthers
died.
in hand already.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not so
crazy.
strong.
It's basically 3 in a way if you count, because you have the zap as well.
Yeah, that's actually really awful for 442 too.
I guess
Taking
you-
5 damage or not? That's the question right here. But
Yeah.
this is a good option. Blocking the 2/1 from attacking, only taking 3 damage, also killing with fortune. Huge play. You need to do it. If you don't, you just give up on life at this point.
Absolutely 100%. Oh, and he gets the Gangplank as well as soon as Bounsori loses his champion. 42 coming in with such a good swing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you play it though. Do you play it? That's good.
I feel like, yeah, it's always like Gangplank's one of those cards like you just need an answer to it right now, and I feel like if he was, yeah,
Gangplank is also a card that you definitely need leveled up.
yeah, he's pretty like he's a pretty standard card on his own. Like without leveling up, he's pretty much like you have champions like that, like Sejuani, basically on her own, apart from when she's played, is basically just like a unit.
And this is pretty hilarious right now.
Yeah.
The value trade that Gangplank gets from this, because the 5/5 of Bounsori was worth more, having like literally more value than your Gangplank, a champion card. That's just insane.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's kind of a trade that he just decided to take. Oh, and that's 9 damage actually.
Oh my god, that hurts. That hurts so much.
That actually
You
does.
don't
That's
wanna see it.
I don't like the fact that you played your Legion Grenadier. I 100% would have preferred you to stay with your full spell mana, though, because that's a full 9 damage next turn. I don't like that he did that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I believe. He's just making sure. Having a block at the, another body on the 3/2, it's 1 damage, so it's fine. I get it. Maybe not the best though.
Yeah, not really. Yeah. Yeah, you see it a lot in games where like even if like you chip that 1 damage off, so you kind of don't get to it, but it's kind of like a
It's lethal though, so
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
don't
mean,
mind. You have 9 mana, in theory.
It is lethal, and I don't believe Gangplank can quite present lethal here, or he might actually just be able to. Because you can't Noxie and Fervor on Overwhelm, because that's basically just losing. Like,
Yeah, but
accepting the
you
full
have
damage.
9 mana and 9 damage, and your opponent has 9 HP, so that's a triple 9. I'd say you're pretty good at winning the lottery here, 999. You have, I mean, you have 3 minions to go perfectly with your 3 fervors, right? This is perfect, but you don't know if your enemy has a counter fervor here.
Yeah, I think Bounsori doesn't even have a choice at this point. I mean, you kind of just have to like go into it.
Yeah, and you block it. I get it, definitely. I'm not sure if I would fervor that. I would probably just accept it.
Yeah.
I would just accept it, yeah. But you see now on Bowser's side. Oh wait,
Hmm.
does he actually
He
have
does-
something to threaten me?
He probably could at this point. You can plunder, see what you can bring, because it could bring a. No, actually, what am I saying? He's used up all his feathers. No, I don't think it would bring much. Oh, a
Oh my
decimate.
god. Okay, that's 5 damage. But what's
That's
really important here, I like the play that he's playing the pirate with plunder, making sure he can still attack.
Yeah.
Um. Now there's no mana left, and that's the easy fervor here.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, it looks very Bowser favored.
Yeah.
If you don't like, yeah, because sometimes you have like, yeah, Bowser. All you need to do is just attack with your zaps. Completely fine.
I would have probably even killed the Kek here instead, but that's fine. I mean, you can counter fervor if your enemy has it as well.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, this,
overwhelm.
yeah.
And quick attack. Oh, this pirate is going places.
Ooh, such an incredible game coming out here by Bowser and tying up the game. And time again, we always see like a lot of new players like who just come into the tournament just like out of absolutely nowhere, just come and just like decimate people. And it's just been like, where have these people been all this time? Like, I really want to know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just-
So this deck that we're seeing right now is the Zoe Aphelios. Playing with Sky's Descent. I still don't understand why there's 2 Sky's Descent in this deck, but
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I mean, like time and time again, people always say, "Oh, it's just so that I get it." But then again, you don't want to end up in just like the worst case scenario with 2 Skies Descend in hands because like you're not gonna get any value whatsoever off of that.
the 1/1 elusive fearsome pirate is just hilarious. This card, actually blocking Zoe here.
Oof! Oh my god.
I don't want to be in the decision making of Bowsery right now because you can only lose here a huge value.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you probably play the 1 mana Dusk and then Zoe right after. Presenting a body to block the 3-2, but
Looking for trouble?
you see the misfortune coming down and no, you can't even block now with the 2-1. Luckily you have the 3-6 obviously.
Oh yeah, the 3/6. So like you can't even like even if you want to, don't just do not do it. What are these second
Oh
misfortune?
my god, I would just play it, just say,
I would.
what do you have? I'm gonna make it rain on your face.
I would. The thing is that you never expect to make it rain, do you? So why would he even play another unit?
Especially after how's it called?
Yeah, the nerf to make it
Yeah.
rain, where
No,
it went
Cascade.
from 2 to 3.
Cascade.
Oh, Pale
The nerf
Cascade.
of Cascade, yeah. I think it does not give any
Okay.
HP now, so
Is
it
it
doesn't
going
hurt you.
Is it gonna? It's a lottery. Is it gonna hit it? Oh yeah.
Oh my
you don't
god,
want to
that's a perfect hit.
Yeah, it's literally everything he wanted. Nexus damage and 2 units gone. But the thing is,
That's so
yeah,
good.
in that case, you don't even try to play another card because it's just like you never expect Make It Rain anymore, like ever.
Yep. The Spanish Inquisition.
You never expect the Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, practically, basically what Misfortune is. I mean, I still like her as a card. Really upset doesn't have Overwhelm anymore, and I just figured
Oh,
that out.
you
today.
hate to see it as 442 too. I fucking love it.
Ooh.
The 3-6 is blocking your attack yet again, 2 times in a row.
I mean,
It's just eating it.
I
But
like
you
it because
need
it
to
slows down the
attack.
game a lot. Yeah, you
But
do.
you need to attack. So what you do here, you attack with the 3-2 and further that. Because there's no value in having that trade-off. The thing is going to 3-2 anyway, so
Yeah.
you need to further that for 4 extra damage.
Ooh, okay.
I don't get it. That's basically just a free trade now and 1 Nexus damage. Maybe he
it
wants
really-
to plunder.
Okay, yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Definitely with Plunder, but I don't feel like on the side of your aggro deck, like you're just probably gonna get a card that might slow you down or has absolutely zero value.
I mean, it's an extra body,
Yeah, it's an extra body,
but that's one of the worst things you could have got.
yeah, I mean that Balsauri is probably happy that that card's gone. He's like, oh wow, I'm not gonna brick my hand now. Like, thank you. Ooh, do you play the Destroyer or do you go for Solar Priestess to see if you can try and get some lifesteal?
Well, I'm.
Ooh, Mountain
I
Spire.
would probably play the Destroyer, but only because I like this card.
Yeah, you're remembering the glory days where you just won with Dawn and Dusk.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Yeah. I think what I've been thinking lately is that he might be saving further to counter a possible lifesteal.
You haven't been thinking that. Curious wrote that. You absolute madman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, sure.
A big brain. Okay, yeah, but either way, yeah, our superior analyst is talking in our ears. But yeah, absolutely, I do feel like it's a good thing to do by the side of 42 to just counter any possible lifesteal.
These boards wouldn't be like this right now if not for the fact that Balsauri would have played the 3-2 Solari twice in attack turn. This was such a huge difference. I believe if Balsauri didn't do it, he would have already lost. So kudos to him. And that's a nice clear now. For now.
Love ya.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2 damage at least, getting through. 10 HP, Gangplank level up. I like it. You don't have Gangplank though.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're just like, oh, my Gangplank can level up if only I had him in my hand.
Yeah, it's like that meme from Very Odd Parents. Like, this would be where my leveled up Gangplank would be if I had one.
Ooh, oh my god, exactly what you needed to just absolute decimate the game from 42. This is something when you're just playing an aggro game, you do not want to see the Golden Sisters.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Like
that is...
100%.
This is kind of like, you see this card and you're just like, goodbye. I'm out of the game.
It's like, goodbye, my darling, goodbye, honey. So basically, you will block the 3-2 and further the 4-3 to not get lifestealed here, and just pray to whatever you believe in. That's exactly
you just
what I would
pray that Balsauri's internet goes off. This is kind of like the one game where, like, you know you're gonna lose if, like, the only way you know you can win is if your opponent disconnects.
I mean, if you get a Gangplank, yeah, you still win.
Yeah, I get it. That's actually really good, like 3D chess play coming outside by 42. But on his side, that's the only time you can actually just stop the lifesteal.
Okay,
He's
Gangplank
still
or not,
gonna come out.
Gangplank is gonna be the only winning term here.
It actually would be as well. Like, it pretty much presents lethal if... Oh wait, no, Misfortune doesn't even have Overwhelm anymore. It might not present lethal actually.
Also, she isn't even. Oh my god, that's Gangplank.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
42 has been playing to the RNG gods. Yeah, wow. That's
So
that's
basically,
only...
Gangplank
That's
level
type
up
2 damage,
does
yeah.
1 damage to everything on your opponent's
Hold on.
side, right?
You-
But
yeah.
here's the deal. It does 2 damage because he has a keg. So just attack with the 2-2, and your Misfortune deals 2 damage. So it gets rid of the lifesteal. So why are you blocking with the lifesteal?
I'd much prefer a
What are you
messenger.
doing? That was such a misplay. Oh no! Oh no! Could have blocked with anything. Block with the 1-1.
That's a head scratch. Yeah, that is a bit of a head scratcher. I believe he didn't see the keg by Gangplank, was just like, oh, I'm just gonna take the
Forgot
1
about
damage but get some lifesteal. 100%.
Well, sorry,
was just
still
like,
wins after
okay,
this
yeah, it's
play,
fine.
though.
Yeah, Ooh, yeah, with the Destroyer in hand as well. And like 42 is just looking here, putting down the Shen emotes. His Bowsaur is going to do a full board attack and going to absolutely decimate the game. Even though Bowsaur is messed played a little bit, he's going to go 4-0. And absolutely, my boy is, yeah.
It didn't even matter, but maybe he was like, yeah, I don't care. Get that life set out of the way. I don't mind.
Oh, yeah.
I have lethal anyway. Who am I? I can show you what I got. Just a 12 damage destroyer.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and I am back on the cam now. I'm not doing my I changed, got back into my regular attire. Oh, for
Yeah.
anyone who doesn't know, I just wanted to point out real quick because it does bother me. Liz's mustache is fake, but you can't notice it. I just wanted to I just wanted to say that. Yeah, because it looks so
I mean, you
real.
can see it's not a real beard. You mean like one of those fake mustache beards, right?
Yeah, the fake mustaches. Yeah, it looks like one of them, but isn't.
Also, my made up sombrero is just from my cosplay from Ace.
Actually,
So that's my Ace
like
cosplay.
I thought it.
Also,
But
this
anyway,
is watch Ace cosplay as well. Like what? I go.
Anyway, soon gonna be going into top 4. It's actually been like really impressive seeing Bowser play. Has been good. You know, there's been some kind of like a small misplays in his deck, like only slightly. But like overall, I feel like it's been incredible. It's been a really nice series, especially saying 42. It's not really a lot you really could have done in that deck. You didn't really put a lot of life steal into it, but then again, you don't hope to run into a lot of aggro, but unfortunately you have. But anyway,
Just real quick. Unfortunate that the stun happened. If there
oh
was
yeah,
no stun for Gangplank, this would have been, in my opinion, ended in the other direction. Yeah.
yeah, there would have been there was like a possible comeback
Oh
if
my
he
God.
didn't have Crescent Strike, but he did. Yeah, but it's just kind of one of those things. Oh
Ignore
yeah,
me.
it's not something you want to see. But anyway, we're gonna cut into a break, and shortly we are going to be going into Top Cut. So thank you everyone for watching. You know, stay tuned because it's gonna be. And let's see if Bowsaur can actually take it all and win. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back shortly.
That's not 5 seconds.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And we got a really fun semi-finals with you. We've got Matthew versus Ace, and Ace actually making top cut for a changes. Oh, it's so good to
That was
see.
me.
Yeah, yeah, it's actually really good to him. And like, weirdly enough, he's actually brought keg control, which
Yeah.
is you don't see that too often. I mean, by too often, I mean never.
Okay, so
Um,
could you say that's his ace in the hole?
Okay, if Ace wins, I will. If Ace wins the entire tournament, takes all, I'll be like, I'll end the cast with that's an ace in a hole, 100%.
And I'm gonna say that's gay. Okay, let's go. So kick control. I never really understood that deck. In my opinion, it's just a meme. It's not that strong.
it,
But
it,
Ace wanted to bring some monkeys with the powder pandemonium and wants to get the Dreadway turn 9, Ledros turn 10, and that's one hit, no matter what HP you have, even if you have 10,000, which is not even possible, because Commander Ledros does half your Nexus HP as damage. The Dreadway doubles every damage that you deal, even Ledros. So if your opponent has 20 HP, Ledros doesn't give a single F. You know?
yeah, it's actually incredibly devastating. So coming out here, like, it's a very like, apart from unspeakable horror and powder pandemonium, it's a very season 3 deck.
Yeah, season 3. I don't even know, man.
Yeah, it's a season. Yeah, no, a season 3, season 2 deck, but putting in the unspeakable horror bit. I mean, I would have. Yeah, okay, he does have the atrocity in there with Ledros as well, so that does make sense. I really hope he can pull something off. I'm looking over to Matthew's decks though. I don't really feel like he'll be having much of a problem, apart from the Feel the Rush deck, which I feel like he possibly might ban. Now,
Yeah.
this is something that I was thinking. I heard that Matthew took a Lucian Darius deck, and for the
Oh,
love of God, why do you not have? I don't know what the card name is called, but if you have Darius, you rally. You stun an enemy. If you have Darius, you rally. If you play Darius, why don't you play this card? It's such a good card if you
I don't
have
even
it.
know what you mean, but doesn't even matter. Lucian Darius, this deck is looking thick with 5 Cs, you know? The Lucian with Senna and the aggro to just trigger the Darius, the overwhelm on everything, Kato the arm, strong unit, really, really strong. So Matthew McConaughey is probably gonna do it.
Yeah.
Next deck would just be now Ace's Teemo Ezreal, one of my favorite decks. I love it. It's just it's actually nearly a troll deck. If it works, it just works. Quote me on that.
Oh yeah, we've seen this before. Like, yeah, I've seen this deck actually come. I've lost to it, I believe, sometimes, but that's only because okay,
Oh,
they've
it
got
got banned. It got banned.
yeah. Ooh,
Damn.
that's unfortunate. Yeah, you see that like this deck is just so oppressive, especially with Hexcore Foundry, and then you have like Puff Cup Peddler. If you can't delete that card, it's gonna absolutely steamroll the entire game.
And me, as the official gaming champion 2015, can tell you 50% of the time it works every time. Sadly, it got banned. So, what is his other deck? What was it again? Matthews.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So Matthew McConaughey coming out with a deck that I think he's gonna play is he has the Misfortune Quinn coming out here, and
No,
yeah.
Aphelios as well.
Oh, Aphelios. Oh wow, I think I actually missed this. I may have brought up a random person's deck.
But it's on the screen. Everything's good. So Aphelios Yasuo being really strong actually. You give that lifesteal to Yasuo, and if Yasuo is leveled up, he just lifesteals up to 20 HP over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Aggro players really hate Yasuo Aphelios if it gets going, in my opinion. So Minecraft Matthew looking really good. If anyone got that reference, you're my best friend now.
Like Yasuo is not a champion you see a lot of the time, like cropping up. And the thing is, like, if you utilize him in like a good way, he's incredibly oppressive. Like, it really, like, ever so. Like, Like if a Yasuo's in the game, the same like if a Tom Kench is ahead, there's no real way of coming back from it really
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
of a ruination play.
Yeah, we also got the word that Darius Lucian got banned, so Middle Matthew can't use that one. I'm also out of jokes for his name. So let's go over to his last deck, which is a kind of a pirate aggro mix up.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's a bit of everything in this deck. I mean, you have like the aftershock. Okay, yeah, I get it. I understand. The static 3 static shots for me just seems a bit too much
3 warning
in my
shots
opinion.
seems a bit too much as well.
Yeah, especially without like he doesn't really have anywhere outside of like powder kegs outside of Gangplank really to summon. So I do feel like it is a bit of a. It's like what I like. Say like you wake up in the morning, right? You gotta go to school. You gotta make a sandwich. You slapped it all together, and that's the deck we see, and that's the deck we're gonna see again.
Hit the random
Um,
button.
yeah.
I
Okay,
love
so
the
we
randomizer.
yeah, it's really weird just seeing these decks because it's like okay, that's actually a pretty good deck actually, definitely for Twisted Fate coming up with the powder kegs coming and Petty Officer as well.
Ace does not have the starting hand that he wants with 3 Twisted Fates. But still, it's a strong deck. You don't really mind.
Yeah,
Can't see the hand of Matthew right now. Would really help out, but it's fine.
yeah, it just keeps you guessing, keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, Spacey Sketcher, get rid of that 1 mana probably. Yeah, there we go. That's a strong development instantly, denying Ace a bit
What do you
already here.
feel about the Make It Rain play, or do you just give up your keg? You're gonna get a lot of use off it, but then again, this is probably the only time you are gonna get use off it.
No, no. Make it rain, just keep it. You want to get rid of. What you want to get rid of? I don't even know.
Yeah, the
There's no
thing.
Zoe in this deck. You can't kill Aphelios with it.
Yeah, I get what you
Ah.
mean, but the thing, like, at this like stage in the game, the opponent's not gonna do anything. It is always gonna pass if you give the turnover. So yeah, you do have to play Twisted
Mm,
Fate first. You
I
just
mean,
do. Your opponent
you
knows it.
can trigger Plunder with Make It Rain.
Mm, Yeah, that's good. Yeah, yeah, you can steal some of his cards.
And Plunder actually triggering Twisted Fate's level up. So if you steal 2 cards of your opponent, it counts as drawing 2 cards for Twisted Fate.
I mean, he does have a. If he doesn't remove it soon, he does have a really easy Twisted Fate level up coming up. But yeah, with Twisted Fates, just like his level up is so oppressive. It's just so horrible to like, because you can't really get back from it. It's so devastating.
Yeah, yeah. So Aphelios coming in is not what you want. Definitely not.
Yeah, not really. But I mean, on the side, I mean, you do have a Make It Rain. Okay, let's see what he has here. Okay, it's not the worst.
Interesting to choosing
Ooh.
Crescendum or how's it called? Summoning the follower instead of killing the Twisted Fate that can actually just get completely out of control. Twisted Fate, in my opinion, if it levels up, the strongest champion in the game.
Yeah, it really is as well. It's so horrible to fight against, and you level it up. It's just like, ooh.
But look at this board state. Damn.
Yeah, the thing is, like, if you like make it rain, you're gonna benefit your opponent.
Yeah, he can play more. He doesn't mind right now. So
yeah, this is Ace. Just like Ace is in a dream world right now, where he's like, I don't know where he is, but for some reason he thinks it's season 3, and
I like it though. I like it. This can actually work out, especially the fast Twisted Fate level up here.
yeah, I mean, it's if he wants to go for it.
And
What does
did
he
you
get? Okay,
Oh,
it's
that's
not
really nice.
That's not bad. That actually. Oh wait,
That
you also
that
drew the
counters.
Nopify as well.
Yeah, the Nopify actually counts as Aphelios' weapon if he wants to kill Twisted Fate before it gets level up.
Yeah, it's actually not bad at all. I like that. I really like that. That's so good.
So Aphelios wants to kill Twisted Fate, and he's like, nah, fam, not today. So
Ooh.
that's already 4 out of 8 on Twisted Fate.
Mhm.
If you use the 3 mana card to draw 3 extra cards next turn, that's a level up. Oh, that's actually 5 already, isn't it? God damn.
Yeah, I feel like your opponent can't really play anything without taking anything out of his board, so I feel like you could possibly just go for the level up. It's fine.
Passing because your opponent has to play something here. You don't play that
Ooh.
Notify.
Yeah,
You
leave it.
never play that.
100%. Yeah, I think. Do you get rid of your powder monkey here, or?
I mean, probably. It's
Yeah,
not worth it
yeah.
to you. This game
No.
is not going to be about aggro, so you don't call about the Powder
Ooh.
Monkey. This game is
Oh,
going to be about mid-range to end game.
absolutely 100%. And just for people watching, ooh, Ace, no, do not put the Notify there. Let that trade go. That's completely fine. But if you want to use it, that's fine.
I don't think that's fine to do that in
Ye-
any case.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The thing is, like, I felt like I could pull one out again. Right now, the only way you're gonna win is your Twisted Fate, and that was such a key card to actually just steal to actually put that in. By the way, for the people, yeah,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
yeah.
Ace. Even if Twisted Fate gets leveled up. Okay,
Oh,
that sucks.
the Notify, Ace. You should know this. You're against an Ionia deck.
Yeah, but then it was completely fine to use the Notify in this case.
Yeah, okay. If he goes for 3 damage right now onto Twisted Fate, then it was completely fine.
Alright, so Aphelios being really big on our screen. Meanwhile, 3-1 getting stunned,
Ooh.
Aphelios being level up.
Oh, the Aphelios level up is bound to break anybody's computer. Uh,
So this turn not looking good, but Twisted Fate's gonna be leveled up next turn, which will get rid of a lot of stuff and start going ham.
so I just got word that Ace has absolutely no idea what Aphelios does.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This isn't bad. You get the level up with Twisted Fate, and this is actually your way back into the game, Ace. So if there's a way you're gonna get back in, it's right now.
It's just hilarious because Ace apparently did not even read about Aphelios. This is the first time of him even seeing it, apparently. That's insane. I like it.
Yeah, it's crazy, but this is the point in games where you have that Twisted Fate level up, and right now I'm kind of surprised he
No, yeah,
didn't
do it,
like.
do it on the Aphelios. Do it on the Aphelios. Go on, please, please, please. I want to see it.
This is like, I'm really surprised at the moment he didn't try to deny the level up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
get it.
something that Matthew 100% should have done because you put yourself in this situation, and even if you had another Aphelios and you could have killed the Twisted Fate anyway, there's no excuse to put yourself in like such a difficult situation where like
Yeah,
you could
look at
get
this
top
now.
deck.
That's just that's just all 3 cards of Twisted Fate in one go. In one fell swoop.
Yeah, it's
Aphelios getting buffed up, yeah, I get it, but
not what you want to see at all.
your Aphelios at least survives. That's something, huh?
Hmm.
You also triggered Plunder on
Ooh.
Ace's side. You
Oh, you
gonna
get
play Black
Dreadway
Merchant?
for next round as well. That's actually really good. Yeah,
Nope.
Black
Next round,
Market Merchant. Oh wait, no, you can't use it if you use. Yeah, okay. Oh, Spirit's Refuge coming out. Okay.
yeah, you like that.
Yeah, the thing is, right now, if you're Ace, do you just open attack next round? I mean, I don't think you can because like you
I
gotta run
think
into life
Ace
steal.
wants
But
to show us that he wants to play Ledros into Atrocity.
yeah, just casually just going like, this is my Ledros, this is my Atrocity. This is how I'm gonna win the
Apple
game.
pen, pineapple, pineapple pen.
But if I'm not mistaken, it's yeah, no, it is round 8 next turn. Yeah, isn't it? Ooh, deal 3 Why?
What do you mean?
Why?
Why?
So if you kill the Black Market Merchant, why don't you go for the Twisted Fate?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm
I don't know either.
I'm
Maybe
really surprised.
I don't get it either. I mean, Ace has another Twisted Fate on hand anyway, so
Yeah, I mean that's what he would be worried about, but then again, that's another 4 mana you're making your opponent waste.
okay. Hear me out. We are still in the same game. Maybe Matthew actually looked at the stream and saw that Ace drew all 3 Twisted Fates at the start, and he's like, if I kill it, he's just gonna play another one.
That would absolutely be the only reason. But I think that would be really difficult because Matthew apparently only playing on his mobile at the moment. But it
Yeah.
could be a cheeky little lie while he's
No,
there,
no,
just
he
on
can't.
his Twitch screen.
No, no. Let's be honest. He can't do that. He's playing on mobile. Even if he wanted to stream snipe, I don't think it's possible.
Yeah, no, definitely not possible because we'd see very long ropey poses coming out by Matthew, but not seen any of them so far.
So, the biggest mistake of Matthew is not killing that Twisted Fate, letting him get that value. Ace is basically just free to do whatever he wants right now. I don't get it. Like, look at that. That's a red card. That's 2 damage on everything. And that's also 1 damage on the Ophelia's left. He's gonna parley it. Oh wait, it's not. He has 2 HP. I'm sorry. But still, parley on the Ophelia's, and yeah, and that's an easy stun card into kill. You can also do anything else. You can play the Jack Butcher first, which I would do. I would play the Jack Butcher first now. So this is stun card on Ophelia's. Let's see if your opponent does something.
I mean, he could play the Spirit's Refuge like we've seen come out before, but it would still get stunned.
Okay.
Let's see. I mean, we could see a possible deny there holding it. He possibly does have another Aphelios in hand as well.
Oh, that's Cloverway. That's another stun. You don't care. And yeah, that's
yeah. Attack with absolutely everything apart from your Twisted Fate.
Yeah, your Twisted Fate would have gotten eaten. You would have attacked with Twisted Fate if you had 1 mana more, though.
Yeah, 100%.
So
9 damage. Like it's really difficult for Matthew here. Like even though you do have a lot of cards, you don't have your Aphelios anymore, and that's against a Twisted Fate level up, and I do not know how you're going to just beat it. You don't.
So the Overwhelm, was it just to trigger the 2/1 lifesteal?
It possibly just might have been, yeah.
You know what you do here? You just slap in that Ledros. You say, what do you want from me? Or you play the parley first, so
I feel like
lifesteal. Yeah, I get it.
Do you want to play it first, or do you just go on to the 5/3?
Now you want to get rid of the 2/1 for the lifesteal, and then you just slap in that Ledros.
Understandable. Oh wait, yeah. Of course, Ledros at 9 cost, not an 8. What am I thinking?
Come on, do it, Ace. I know you want to. That's 4 damage only on Nexus, but you don't care. I know you don't.
Okay, that I am a bit surprised about. If he just decided like
it's a better play. It's the better play here.
It's a better play, but could have been better.
No, I don't think so.
That's actually okay.
Not playing anything before the round ends. That
was lethal. He had lethal, didn't he?
If he played something.
Okay. What's he got?
Also, if he just didn't, I think he always had lethal here.
Yeah, 100%. In game 1, going to Ace, in what was a really exciting match. Just saying, like, okay, I may be a deck from Season 3, but I can still be your Season 5 deck. Targon means absolutely nothing to me, and Ace kind of just wanted to make a statement game here, and I like it.
Ace always bringing meme decks, like, it's insane.
Yeah, the fact that Matthew doesn't have any denies as well and only notifies is a bit of an understatement. Now we see coming in here. Ooh. Now,
that's a Nocturne.
Yeah, I mean, I like things coming out here. I don't like the Nocturne by Ace. I don't like Nocturne in general as a champion. Probably one of my most disliked. Probably my most disliked champion.
You know how Nocturne is actually gonna carry this with a Harrowing, because it gives a fearsome to everything.
Oh yeah, that's actually gonna be like this is one of the worst things about going into this deck. It's kind of like when you go into Feel the Rush, you're killing all the units, but in a way you're getting rewarded by all your units dying. In the same way here with the Harrowing, it's so just horrible to just like win because you're like, oh, I'm killing all of his units. Yeah, but unless you're Ionia, you're gonna lose.
Yeah. So what Matthew did to lose this game, 100% is not trying to kill Twisted Fate.
Yeah,
I
I
believe he would have probably won this game, like easy, easy.
Yeah, it was a bit odd. We saw like there was two times where he could have just taken the Twisted Fate out or denied the Twisted Fate level up as well.
Mm.
I'm not too sure what he was expecting Ace to do in his deck
Maybe
to
Ace
defend
paid
it.
him.
Yeah, maybe Ace is just there with the PayPal is like, I'll just PayPal you 10 if you don't kill my Twisted Fate here, please.
Who knows, right?
Who knows? Oh, okay, gets the Nocturne here. I feel like do you keep the Harrowing on your starting hand?
Honestly, I would do that.
I would 100%. I would always keep it.
Getting rid of the owl? Why? Why are you getting rid of the 1 mana unit?
Okay. The thing here, I like Mist sometimes. Really powerful as a burst spell. I don't
Mist as a
really
card
like
is
it.
really good. Mist of Pandaria as expansion, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay, yeah, easy Elise here into a straight up attack, right? No, because I guess you are Pale Cascade.
Um, yeah. If your opponent doesn't play anything, I
Yeah.
believe you instantly attack. If you played something, you would have done maybe the 3 mana spider.
Yeah,
But
and
now you just instantly attack.
we do have the Raise and Miss plus the Moonlight Affliction for an incredible finisher as well, which is going to be devastating at the side of Matthew, and I really don't know how he can recover. But what am I talking about? The game's only at round 3.
Okay, so
Ooh.
don't forget. I think that's why Ace didn't keep the Harrowing, is he's facing Ionia.
Yeah, but I believe
All my homies, hate Ionia deny.
oh my
Well,
god, yeah, it's absolutely one of the worst
wait,
things
it
you
doesn't
could
run
ever
Ionia. It doesn't run deny.
Oh yeah. So just got word. It's the Ionia deck that only runs Notify, so absolutely no denies at all. So
Why?
Wayne does not miss. I'm looking at this decks and yeah, just going through them right now. Absolutely no denies, which is an incredible achievement to get in top cut without a deny.
You play Ionia, yeah. Like, why don't you just play 2 Notifies or 1 Notify and 2 denies or 1 deny,
Yeah.
depending on what you want to achieve?
I guess your opponent's like, even if you don't run the Notify, I guess you always do get a little bit like anxious, like, oh, what if he might have a Notify?
Because I believe
Yeah.
Notify does not cancel skills, but deny does. So if Gangplank attacks with that barrel damage on everything, you can deny that, but you can't Notify that because it's a skill.
It'd be such a nightmare if you could Notify skills.
Yeah. That would be hilarious.
But coming out right here now, yeah, he could just straight up attack with fearsome units and summon a Raven Mist as well. It's devastating.
I tell you what he's gonna do now, because I just know what he does. 2 mana and then 3 mana spider.
Yeah, 100%. There's no way around it.
With Ace, you can never say 100%. Doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. This guy, for people who don't know Ace, who is Boombastic 007, as he likes to go by, is very unpredictable, and I mean that in the most random sense I can ever say that. You don't know what he's gonna do. Like, he's the type of player he would just randomly surrender, just openly go into game 3.
Yeah, he's
that type of player.
Sometimes it's a bit interesting. But this is exactly what I said, and it held true. I'm surprised Ace didn't pull something out of his backside.
Ooh, yeah, it's absolutely devastating. I mean, okay, on the side of Aphelios, you can defend, but I feel like, okay, just defend with your fearsomes, right?
Yeah.
Like, attack with your fearsomes.
Probably not actually, because you will spawn a
Yeah.
spider, a 1/1 spider, and he will. Okay, yeah, only attack with fearsome, so the 1/1 lifesteal defends it anyway, right? So
Ooh, the Yasuo coming in.
you don't care. You really do not care. Okay, he doesn't even want to give him a single lifesteal for the 1/1.
Oh
But
yeah.
Euphemius does have lifesteal as well. I hope he realizes.
Oh yeah. So we just got word that Balsori beat
442 too.
42. So the winner of this is going to be facing Balsari in the finals. So
Yep.
we're going to use to saying his name.
I'm sorry for 442 too. He's
Ooh,
my
attacking
favorite
with the
name.
Elise.
I get it. I would do it as well.
Okay.
He's not gonna get the level up on Elise, and he wants to play the 2 Mistwraiths anyway. And not only the 2 Mistwraiths, he also wants to get the 2
Yeah.
damage from the 3 mana unit, the Beast. And after that, it's just a free atrocity because your opponent does not have deny.
Yeah, but the thing is, what can he trust? I mean, yeah, you can use Doom. Yeah, Doom Beast. Does that bring it to lethal? I believe.
No.
It
No.
might just be 1 or 2 off lethal.
Doombeast brings it to 5, but
Hmm.
his mist can't get risen above 4 right now. I hope my grammar was on point there. I
Oh
believe
wait,
it was.
getting an. You can play another mist into Doom Beast, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. That's an easy Mist of Pandaria.
Ooh,
100%.
Spirit's Refuge coming out, which would kind of force an atrocity play coming out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to, 100%. You need to do that atrocity play.
Whatever you throw into that Yasuo, probably the 4/3 without fearsome. Wait, it got stunned. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that interaction with lifesteal is so devastating.
Yeah, it's stupid, but that's only 2 life, so you don't mind. Throw that in the ring, and the blocker needs to be atrocity, but there's no atrocity because there's no mana.
Yeah, it's not great. You just probably play into your Doom Beast, I guess.
You eat that like a champ.
Yeah. Do you play into Doom Beast or do you just use another mist?
Oh, you eat
Ooh.
that. Come on, Ace. Eat that. Why? You don't care about the 4 damage.
Oh wait,
He's
so
not pressuring you.
yeah, I see what Ace is doing here. Okay, so he's like, okay, I'll get rid of this unit because at least he's only going to bring me 3 damage at the most.
Yeah, and he wants
So
to get 2 Mistwraiths. I get it, but
yeah, I mean,
it's 2 Mistwraiths because it's a burst spell.
yeah, I mean, I would be completely understandable. Yeah, I'd do it if I was him. Yeah.
Yeah, so Ace basically says thank you, and that's Risen Mist.
Or does it go Doom? I feel like Risen Mists, you just do it because it's going to give you more, and you could always play Doom Beast
more.
at a later time.
Yeah.
And it could always get
And
no price
next
as well.
turn, Risen Mist into insta attack.
100%. If he doesn't do it, Ace has no brain.
And you know what? If that's not enough, you still have a Doom Beast. And everything has fearsome, so the 2 ones you don't care, and the Mark of the Isle will make sure you have lethal this turn. That's only 2 defenses coming out. Ace having, in theory, still 11 damage, plus Mark of the Isle, plus Doom Beast, that's 15 damage in theory, if your opponent doesn't have anything here.
Ooh, yeah, but what we would like to see out of Matthew is a Spirit's Refuge. Hopefully he doesn't have it. That would be a bit devastating. Or especially a lifesteal blocker as well. Especially with Aphelios, it's expected, but you gotta remember these are all slow spells, so a quick open attack was absolutely mandatory. And ooh, Concussive Palm coming out.
Okay, yeah, that's out of lethal range now. This
Oh, wait.
turn.
No,
But
I feel
next
like
turn is not.
if you just put Mark of the Isles, and if you put Doom Beast, that's an atrocity play next turn.
Even without, it's still. Even without, that's atrocity range now, I believe. With with up. Oh my god, I can't speak. Mark of the Isle atrocity combo still is lethal. There we go.
So the Equinox coming down, and that's fine, I guess. I mean, you have to use it on something.
Yeah, you don't care. Doom Beast 5 damage. Mark of the Isle next turn into Atrocity. Your opponent doesn't have deny.
Yeah,
GG, no aces in finals. 100%.
but oh, what did we say about a 100% an ace?
No, that's 100%.
Okay, let's just see. I'm really curious to see if there's anything he can actually do to just see this through.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, it should be 100%. Hopefully, I hope so. Anyway. Like, yeah, it should be at the moment. I'm just gonna see what this does. What Matthew can actually bring on the side of him as well. Hopefully, it goes well.
Alright,
Okay, yeah, and that's what we see. Yeah, Ace taking game two, which is absolutely devastating at the moment, and poor Matthew not even winning a single game. And I do have to say, thank you for watching, and thank you as well for the chair as a caster being here. As we all know, Lizus wasn't a very good caster, and I always said you could just replace him with anything, and that's exactly what we've done. And honestly, just a couple of words from you, chair.
Yeah, Ace deservingly getting that win
Hmm.
onto the finals. 100%.
Yeah, that's actually incredible by the chair there. So just wanted to welcome you to the desk at the end of the game as well. Just to note, yeah, that was an incredible game by Ace. A lot of control. I feel like he might. He's gonna have some challenges. You know, it's been a while since he's won an actual tournament, and you know, going right now into the finals. What do you think of it? Like, who do you think he can take it into Balsori?
Honestly, with his decks being quite unpredictable, also with Ace being itself unpredictable, I think he has a huge chance on winning here. 100%.
Yeah, that's I've really seen like like casted a lot of Ace games. We've casted a lot of Balsori games today as well, and very unpredictable players. Like I don't think I can predict like a single one of their movements. Like I think they're gonna do something, and they end up doing the exact opposite of what I want them to do, and I'm just like, yeah,
Oh,
it's
my
just
knees
not
hurt,
good.
sorry. Oh, my knees hurt.
So yeah, Lee's is back. No more chair. I'm quite disappointed actually because I was liking that.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, I actually saw you midway through the game cast. I was looking at the cams, and for just like the longest time, I was wondering what you were doing.
No,
Um,
no, you weren't. You didn't see anything. Okay, my knees hurt really bad now. just, just put that on. Don't care anymore. Like, okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, no. So just so people know, why we're in this attire, it is Funky February Fiesta, and that's why we're in this attire. We're gonna be in this attire all month. It's just one of the streams we're not casting, which is the 28th, I believe, the 21st, I believe, that we're not casting, and we may or may not be casting the 14th, but that's all up in the air for now. And today we've just got a
Yep.
bunch of games to enjoy. But okay, going.
Maybe I'm gonna cast with someone better, you know? Someone actually who has knowledge about the game. Cephalopod, you know? Actually having more tournament wins than I do. I'm personally attacked by this. He getting 12 tournament wins. I only have 7.
And I only
Remake, how
have
many do
one.
you have? Yeah,
I have
one.
one tournament
Okay,
win.
alright.
One. I have that one. Okay, it's not none. It's one.
Okay. So, Ace against Balsari. I don't know how far they are.
Actually, I do not know either. Let me
We are
see.
waiting on the bands, I
Yeah, I
believe.
think we are waiting on bans at the moment. Yes. Hopefully, we get everything soon. I'm just gonna get Ace's deck up here. Take poor. The thing is, I didn't even bring up Matthew's decks. I brought up a random person's decks. Coming up, and I don't know why I did that. I always do it. Just click on the wrong person by accident. It's so easy to
Yeah,
do
to
as
be
well.
fair, it's really hard to mess it up.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really hard to
it's
click.
literally a line where the decks are presented, and remake is going like this. You know, you never know.
It's difficult.
Yeah, looking in a straight line, it's pretty hard. So,
Okay.
waiting on the finals yet again. Like I said, Ace and Balsari already said hi to each other.
Oh, so
Amazing.
that's good. A nice little bit of showmanship. Hopefully it stays that way, as we always like it when everyone's being a bit nice to each other. So
I don't know since when we like when people are nice to each other, but okay, I'm gonna go with that. Um,
everyone's always nice in this tournament. For the second of Balsauri, do you think he's gonna take the Lucia Darius deck away as well? Because if you look at it, it looks scary, but I look at it and I see just like a total brick of a hand because you have 3 Cythrias,
yeah,
three
just put it
Fleet
up
Feather
real quick.
Trackers,
There's no
and
Lucian Darius. That was from his opponent. That wasn't from Ace,
oh,
by
with
the way.
oh
Um, Ace is running Teemu Ezreal, Kick W control. Yeah, there we have it. Teemu Ezreal,
yeah,
Kick W control, and
ooh,
the Harrowing Aggro.
yeah, with the
Fiesta.
Moonlight Affliction as well, which is a card I always love to see. It's so unexpected, and when you see it, oh my god, you wish you never saw it.
Yeah, they should really call it the Moonlight Inquisition
Moonlight
because
Inquisition.
no one expects it.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with what is it, Unsealed Spellbook as well. Ooh, that is a doozy when that card gets
But
played. And
also, the Moonlight Infliction, I think one of the strongest choices you can do in aggro because it's a burst spell. Your opponent can't defend anything with 2 minions. That's just 2 extra minions attacking,
yeah, it's
just going through.
that's yeah, it's just one of those cards. See, you don't see a lot of it used really. The more times I get it, it's mainly through Unspeakable Horror. If I ever play that card, I'm like, oh, Moonlight Affliction, that's not bad. But I never actually take it into any of my decks.
Yeah. Actually, I have to laugh now because I see myself on the cam with the chair because I couldn't see it before. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
No, honestly though, I did see you, like I saw you like kind of kneeling behind your chair, and then like kind of like taking like your robe off, and I'm just like, what is happening? The game could end at any moment, and just to see you doing that midway would
Yeah,
be
that's why I
so
stood up.
funny. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We have
incredible.
still no word. So let's talk about nerfs this patch.
Oh
Hush
yeah,
being 3 mana. I
Hush being
like
3
it.
mana.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like it.
that going away. If that card just went away, that I would be so happy if that Hush just got deleted, because I feel like you have champions like Tarek who could just really shine in the meta and they could do
Oh,
something.
that's a good wordplay because Tarek really loves to shine.
if
Diamonds.
for Tarek to shine, Hush would need to be absolutely just obliterated.
Just the
Um,
leader of the game, yeah.
Actually, no. The only way Tarek maybe could possibly have a comeback where you play him and he'd have spell shield immediately, but would probably become absolutely broken with it. Like, there was a patch note before where Braum, he became a 1/5, and it
Mm.
became so absolutely stupid that the Riot just reversed it in one patch.
Yeah, like it only got 1 attack power more and it completely changed everything. Because by then, I believe aggro was still like main meta. Braum just getting the value trades because in aggro decks you always have like 1 HP minions most of the time. It just ate them. There was a time when you played the Fearsome 2-1 Spider, you played the 2-1 Saboteur that does 1 damage extra to your Nexus. Braum loved it.
Yeah, it was so devastating to see. And we just got word that the Lucian deck has been banned.
What? What are you on about? Are you even thinking? There's no Lucian Darius deck in this matchup.
I want to see it so bad. And yeah, no,
Oh,
someone just said to me, "There's no Lucian deck," and all I saw is like Lucian deck, and I was just like, "Oh, they
what?
banned the Lucian deck." Let me just mention that real quick.
Okay,
Uh,
remake, listen. Can you please go away and let the chair cast?
I don't want to like my chair cast.
I think it's gonna be more productive though.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I've not been paying attention at all.
Oh, what? You mean that? Okay, so bans soon-ish, I guess. Other nerfs, Grand Plaza only giving +1/+0 now, not
Yeah,
+1/+1. Still
I've seen
Challenger
a lot
though.
of people that yeah, still Challenger as well because it would be an absolute devastating. It'd be a waste of a landmark if you just like I'll place this down and
Mhm.
my unit will just get one attack. Okay, well I'm just never gonna play this landmark then.
Yeah, and only getting Challenger might be a bit less value
Yeah,
than it should have, right?
I mean I
Um,
could still see it possibly being played if it was just Challenger, but then again, if I play it, I wouldn't see a lot of my value off it. I do see so much value in like I like that it was nerfed though because it was so devastating to play into because like yeah you can get the trades but having like the one extra HP it was just made it like units couldn't
yeah.
always trade
Okay.
and yeah.
Mhm. Also, what was it? Pale Cascade, instead of getting +2/+1, only giving +1/+1. Curious is really angry about it, but it's a deserved nerf, 100%. Pale Cascade +2/+1 and draw a card in Nightfall. Um, it's just insane.
Yeah, Riot just having a bit too much fun with Targon at the moment and
Yeah, yeah, you need to control it a bit. Nerf Targon to the ground, please.
yeah I think Riot with Targon is just like they're just like look this is the only region that exists. Let's just add everything to it and all these cards. And it's like you have all these other regions that are just kind of just like left in the dirt
Mm.
and just like maybe like what's a new card? Oh yeah, I guess like Riot was just like, "Oh look, you can have a landmark. Go play with that. Go play with the Grand Plaza."
So, other than that, we also have Blade of Exile buff. It doesn't cost 3 mana anymore, but 1, which is the spell necessary to level up Riven, the Blade of
Yeah,
Exile.
Riven
I like it.
saw yeah, Riven's seeing a lot of play for the first week and then never appearing again.
Mhm.
Yeah, I found it like because Riven probably could have had a lot of potential. There was always like so you had the Sejuani Ash decks and people started to cut Sejuani, put the Riven in there, see how that worked out. And it worked out good, but I still always prefer Sejuani.
Yeah, yeah, Sejuani is cool, but also Homecoming, the one where you recall one of your units, recall one
Oh.
of the enemy units, got reduced to 4 mana instead of 5. I'm not a fan of that card at all. I don't like it. I don't see it. Like, what?
I mean, it works in Karma decks only, I believe.
Mm.
Like if you're a Karma deck, like some of the decks in Ionia only ever just make sense if you're playing Karma, which is like it's a bit strange, but like you're like, oh yeah, Karma, yeah, I can see that. Singular Will, it's a horrible card. Not if you're Karma though, it's actually can be kind of good.
Then it's good, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Homecoming, yeah,
mm.
not good. If you're Karma, it's good.
But also, with War Chiefs being 2/2 now,
Hmm.
I think you play it in a Fiora deck maybe now again.
Oh yeah, War Chiefs, like that kind of just got like there's like kind of like nerfing cards in Legends of Runeterra, and Riot are just kind of sometimes they're like, oh wait, sorry, we've just got word. Okay, not a Lucian ban, but a Keg ban coming out by the side of Balsori. Yeah, no Lucian's
You
decks in
know,
this
Captain
game.
Captain Farron, like I already said, getting nerfed to Lieutenant Farron, only getting 2 decimates now in hand.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like that if they would just give it kind of like a backstory, change the name. Because I remember like there was one time in the game where like Riot was like Gangplank's died and they disabled him for like a week or so. And just like if you could just do something like that, it was like, oh, Captain Farron's just done something wrong because he's lost his rank. He's now Lieutenant Farron.
Yeah,
Like you
next
said,
patch
that's pretty
he only gets 1 decimate, and then he's only Colonel Farron.
funny.
After that, he's only private. Like
Yeah,
he only,
private is just like a 4/4 overwhelm, and it's just like, oof.
yeah, he only gives 1 Blade's Edge or something.
Yeah. Ooh, and we're gonna go right into the game. Balsori versus Ace. Ace, it's this entire tournament has been his redemption arc to get back into Top Cut, to get back into semi-finals and finals, and to hopefully take the win today. And we're just gonna see it. Okay.
So
I was a bit why he didn't ban this deck because it's always a difficult deck to go into, honestly.
So if this is an anime, Ace would win because he hasn't won tournaments in so long, and he finally gets Top Cut again.
Yeah.
But facing against Ash Noxus on Teemo Ezreal, is really not what you want.
Yeah, I mean, if the game goes past round 5, you're not really gonna have a lot of chances, and that's the Omen Hawk coming out there. But you might as well just like.
Oh, that's the thermo beam. That's so good. I wanted to say there's no way Timo survives with that hand.
Oh yeah, I was
even
literally
if you
just.
troll hand, you still die. You still die. It's
That's-
insane, but no, easy.
Yeah, you said this isn't an anime, but you know, it's turning into one at the moment.
Yeah. So Ace probably gonna get some gray hair now, getting some extra power awakening. Insta Hextech Foundry, I like it. Because he can't play anything else, to be honest.
Ooh. Yeah, kindly Time Keeper into Yeti. This is where it's gonna get a bit difficult right now for Ace, but coming out with the Ice Veil Archer will definitely slow down some of the momentum for now.
Yeah, but Bowsery wants to just instantly get him down to nothing. And Ace doesn't have a lot against big units. He just doesn't. Look at that board state already.
Okay, Veteran Investigator. But the thing is right now with like what because basically what Ace does here, it kind of also benefits his opponent as well. Okay, this is okay. Yeah, you want to just eat these units up, but you're kind of leaving yourself with no blockers at all.
Yeah, but this is really strong.
Ooh,
Deck
2
against
thermal beams
Timo
coming out.
Ezreal. 2 thermal beams, okay, that's nice. Playing the jump on first, so you level up the Timo. Hope your opponent does not have Culling Strike.
And luckily it does not.
Yeah, but he has Troll Chant, so your Timo doesn't do anything on on giving you double mushrooms.
It's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, understandably so.
But at least that's you getting rid of Troll Chant, right?
What I would have liked to see here is like a bait out for Troll Tran. So Timo still would have got the level up if like the Troll Tran then try to do the level up.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea actually. But you can't do that because your opponent knows you have troops that would just take the normal Timo hit. He wouldn't use the Troll Chant then. This is getting out of hand on Bowser's side. This board is gonna be thicker and thicker by the second, not even by the minute. Omen Hawk was a bad play though, because that's a thermal beam.
Yeah.
Without the Omen Hawk and just straight up attack. Oh,
Yeah, I feel like-
that would be nice.
I mean, I would even attack with the Omen Hawk here because you. Yeah. No wait, no, you probably don't. Yeah, you don't. What am I saying?
Just gonna get blocked.
Okay, this round right now is where Ace has to do something. 100%. Oh, ooh, this Timo's just not going to get to
Yeah, but
attack at all.
he can't. He just can't. Look at the hand. Harsh winds, flash freeze, freeze,
Ooh,
troll
okay.
hand. Your
He's getting
Timo's
that-
never gonna hit Nexus.
Yeah,
He's
this is like,
never gonna hit it.
yeah, this is what like I would have just liked to see like just something come out of here. Because like you're basically like you're playing the game now. Okay, yeah, but unfortunately you're never gonna like hit anything because you're going into an Ash deck where they're always gonna have a flash freeze or like anything is gonna freeze you. Ooh. I don't see how he survives next turn because he poses lethal.
Yeah, yeah. But the peddler, not a peddler, is actually popping the shrooms in.
Okay, the one thing I really didn't like. Oh wait, no, he does have another Timo shroom, so I'd like it if he didn't use that. Because yeah, your Timo's gonna die next turn, but
Yeah,
but
Ace,
coming up
Ace
with
is
Timo
probably
had-
gonna win this actually. The amount of control while also pumping out the shrooms is overwhelming right now. He doesn't even need the Timo to attack Nexus. He's already pumping it with the peddler, not a meddler.
Ooh, and getting the Ezreal as well. That's
The
actually very good.
Adderall, yeah. He's
The
just,
Adderall.
he's just getting some drugs, you know, the Adderall.
The Adderall.
Got him.
Okay. You can even use Flash Freeze here if you really want to. And the other Hex Tech as well, if you play that, it'd be devastating. I feel like
You
let
play
Timo
that?
die. Let Timo die.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I 100% not. Especially since the overwhelm damage is 5 damage here. Like, never take that. You're at 5 HP after that.
Maybe that's just me,
Yes,
but I would have took that.
Yeah, you would have lost though. But look, this is the perfect play.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Ezreal is also leveled up, and Ezreal, you know what, is actually gonna kill him next turn.
Yeah, it's gonna be devastating. I mean,
No, he's actually gonna post lethal because this is shrooms, and then
and you can't even use your Trifarian Assessor at all because you're like, that's such a key card in an Access body deck as well.
So, Elixir 1 damage, Troll Chant 2 damage, which is 3. Then 1 damage more from the shrooms is 4.
Yeah.
The Mystic Shot is 7, and the Flash Freeze is 8. That's perfect lethal. If he had the mana for everything. I didn't count if he has the mana.
Ooh, that's a little bit of healing coming out right now. I'd like to see another Hexcore Foundry come out though. Or another Teemo Shrooms, okay?
Yeah, another Hextech Foundry with 100% to make sure you win.
It's so unfortunate though that Bowser has not drawn like a single Culling Strike.
I would have actually pointed that Mystic Shot at his Nexus for 1 extra damage. Because there's no way he's not gonna die if you play the Troll Chant and Flash Freeze. Basically, you keep that, okay? Yeah, fine. But
oh, okay, there it comes. Exactly when you needed it, but unfortunately, you also got it when you lost the game. Game 1 going to Ace in such a memey way, and like we said,
the Ace real actually carrying.
Yeah, this is like the resurrection of Ace. Ace is just like, you know what? I'm a good player. I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna bring some old Seasons deck and some control decks, and like if he can win this game, especially if it's like, oh, I won the game with a Teemo, and it's actually gonna be pretty funny to brag about.
Yeah. It's like when I played the NA tournament. I entered with basic deck list, and my first round I just went 2-0. That was something.
Yeah, I mean, usually when you start off that game, like, yeah, Ace just got absolutely everything he wanted, and now he's going into kind of like the same deck as well, but he is going. I feel like this deck is going to be slightly less favored because we saw before, like, the reason Ace won into the Access Body deck, it was basically just like the shrooms. But okay, Bowser's switching it up, which I would have liked to see him keep the same deck, honestly.
That's fine. That's fine. But I don't see you winning against a fearsome deck with Aphelios.
Yeah, it's not really. And I don't think he has any lifesteal in this deck, I do believe. I possibly might be wrong. Okay, Sky's Descent coming in. That's a way in, but then again, that's just harrowing anyway. Yeah, okay, so yeah, I might be wrong.
We're actually blocking the fearsome now. But you look at that list and you see that's not made to beat fearsome. That's just not made for it.
Yeah, not really. I mean, the one thing, it does have the star shaping.
Yeah.
So that is a possible way. Ace slightly bricking with his hand at the moment.
It's fine though. He's in no rush.
I mean, yeah, he is in no rush, but then again, Bowser is, and he's just trying to put everything. Ooh, using it defensively as well.
Not bad. He's gonna take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's another spider, or is it the Nocturne? No, it's a spider, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
It could also be Mark of the Isle, but that would just be stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it could be possible to just get the Nightfall effect on Nocturne. I mean, it's plausible if you want to do it. I mean, I understand it's a lot of damage you are pushing through.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna go for.
Yeah, and now the fearsome is gonna absolutely wreck it.
Yeah, it's just like if you wanted to just get rid of Aphelios, it's much needed.
Look at that board state. In theory,
I mean,
that's straight up 12 damage.
What you could do, you could silence your Aphelios this round so he doesn't die.
Yeah.
That's probably like one of the best moves you could do, but then again, you can't really. You do have to give up something.
You're gonna take that 12 damage or lose your Aphelios most of the times. So you need to get rid of that spider.
Okay, quite odd Bowser doesn't like to kill champions.
Maybe it only does 3 damage to a follower?
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Maybe I misread it, but it possibly might be the reason.
Let me just new champion is always hard. It might be only against it.
Yeah, I know there are certain like effects in Bowser's deck that only like with the stun as well, so that only affects the follower. So one of the stuns the Aphelios has, so you can stun a follower for 2 rounds, but you can only stun a champion for 1.
Let's see. Yeah, it only does 3 damage to a follower. We are just stupid because this card is new and we didn't know.
This is just like I didn't do my research, didn't do my homework.
Honestly, it's this card came out like what, 2 days ago? 3? I don't even know. I in my defense, I spent my weekend playing pool and watching anime.
Is there any other way to play it? Okay, what I think Ace is going to try and go for is going to go for the 3 Frenzied Skitters. He's going to play another one after this. And then he's going to try and put that into a harrowing play. What are the things you need to do, though? You need to always, like, know your opponent might have it and to play around harrowing. And how you always do that is making sure your opponent always has, like, a bit of a foolish board.
That's
but then again...
Spider. That's insane.
Devastating.
He needs to hush his Solari to kill the Elysia.
Okay, yeah.
Or
I wouldn't have attacked the 1/1. Okay.
Interesting. I would have personally hushed the Solari to kill the Elise. But what do I know? I'm not in the finals.
Okay, this is what I would know. This is what I would do. Okay, Ace, you're about to win the game. What you need to do now is play nothing and wait for the harrowing.
Yeah, just get rid of your minions on the board. Just trade them in, and then that's like what does he have? Like 3 spiders reducing his enemy's attack by 1.
Yeah.
And also the Nocturne reducing it. It's a bit insane.
It really is as well. I mean, there is an answer with like star shaping. Oh, Ace, okay. I mean, it's still not a bad total attack. It's okay. He still can attack with mists as well, and also can recover later on. So I do like this. It's not bad. Make use of what you have.
Yeah, he's just gonna Mystic Race and attack next turn because it's a burst spell. He can just insta attack. He's gonna clear the board completely before that.
It's a 4-1 coming out.
I don't know. It's probably not. It wouldn't be necessary because your spider's reducing the enemy damage to 0.
I get what you mean, but
not
you probably
being able to.
Yeah. Ooh, the Atrocity coming out as well. I like it. Raven Mist has the Atrocity. He goes lethal. No, I don't think he does because obviously the start shaping as well.
You can only defend 3 minions though. I mean 4 because 4/3 is not a fearsome. I can't see anything. This Mist Wraith does not want us to see everything. Oof.
That's harsh. I mean, you could just take Living Legends and hope for a Phoenix. But if I'm not mistaken, like, I'm pretty sure that's lethal. Like, even coming out on the side here. Yeah, so he's taking 5 damage. But then again, you could just Atrocity 4/2 onto the Nexus, and no, that's 9 damage in total, isn't it? Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not. Well, then he still has 2 Nexus health.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, wait, maybe then just about. No, okay, then I saw the Star Shape come out. I was like, oh yeah. Okay, I like that. That's a harrowing play.
Yeah, if you get the attack token.
No, hopefully, if you do.
Yeah.
You can just play Messenger here. Yeah, that's fine.
So you just need the Atrocity on Bowser's side 100%. Your Celestial can finish this close.
Ooh, Pale Cascade. So what do you get? You get the 12 damage coming out.
1 mana short of.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not lethal because your opponent has Atrocity, but you don't know that, right?
Mhm.
So what he does now is play Harrowing to buff his
No.
minions up.
Do not play Harrowing.
And I don't know what he wants, where he wants to
Like,
go from there.
I
Maybe he wants
wouldn't.
to play Callista, so is Callista's leveled up?
I mean, you could. I wouldn't play Harrowing here. Harrowing is your win token. It's the one way. Like, Charlie in the talk of Flashy had these golden ticket. This is your one way. This is your golden ticket. Do not use this card at all. Accept the damage and then leave it at that. Go for the Harrowing play, and then you'll most likely win the game afterwards.
Do you Atrocity Zoe because you hate her? I hate her.
Maybe not. Maybe not that much.
Yeah, he's actually trying to level up Callista so you can insta-attack next turn. He's gonna get rid of the 4-2, having 3 other Ephemerals on the board, which lets them die at the end of turn. Callista gets leveled up. It's not the worst move. I would actually do that because it
yeah,
frees you
you
up
still
for
yeah, you get 5, but yeah, I think because you get these frenzy skitters, and then your myth rates are going to be worth more than what your actual misfortune's worth. But
no, like 100% I would have done Harrowing and kill the 4-2 for Callista, get Callista level up, and next turn insta attack, and you still
What
have,
if you get a-
have Atrocity.
okay, yeah, you just go for the Trickster or the Charger if you want. Yeah, either one was fine, honestly.
Interesting.
Okay, Mountain Squire. Yeah, you could just go for another Pale Cascade as well. That's fine.
Well. Oof. The old Pale Cascade would give you an extra bot because your dog would go from 0 attack to 4 if you use them in a row. Now you are in trouble.
Yeah, you are in trouble, but I still believe, like, as long as you don't run into a star shape, you pretty much have the game.
Yeah, but also Charger, yeah. So, that's over.
We'll see what it is.
That's
I'm really
3
curious.
blocks, but what are your 3 blocks gonna do?
Yeah, not a lot. Okay, cuts out, gets the Callista. Yeah, that goes. That's not Callista level up though.
I don't get it why you did though.
Yeah, I don't see why he just did that. That was a bit. Okay, yeah, go for Immortal Phoenix if you want. That's fine. It's the best card you can choose out of that. Doesn't matter. Okay, it's fine. I'm a bit surprised he cut a card then. Just let his opponent play another turn. Okay, yeah.
Callista's always leveling up here. Always. But do you care about Callista level up? Pretty sure you don't.
No, not at all. I mean, she's going to 5 damage though. That is just constant lethal at all sides. Coming up by Balsori.
You don't care.
Yeah, and Balsori, I think like he's played so good, but he's just come against Ace, and I feel like his decks are just really ill prepared for like what Ace can bring, because Ace pretty much counters everything he brings, apart from the Ash Sejuani, which is a deck that he probably should have won, but Ace got so lucky with his draws, especially getting that puffed up.
No, I mean, yeah, he had good draws. But Balsori had good draws as well in theory. But Teemo Ashford has a perfect draw. It just farms mid range and stuff like that. Even control.
I think this deck and everything right now Ace has come to achieve to finally win a tournament for the first time in a long time. It's definitely due to the Thermo Beam play he got him round to, which was incredible. But yeah, props to Ace here actually just coming away and taking a victory for, I believe, maybe the first time ever with Ace actually winning a game.
He won tournaments before.
Has he? Has he really?
Yes. Yeah, he actually has one more than you did. 100%.
Maybe one more than me. Maybe one.
but you actually bring real decks. He's just going like, what is this?
Oh yeah, I can't remember the last time I actually played. I have no idea what I was playing. I think
Yeah,
it might have been Feel the Rush deck. No, not Feel, because Feel the Rush wasn't even out then. I do
probably.
not know. Oh, 100% it might have been Deep. It actually might have been Deep deck. So
Alright.
just I love them so much. They're so good. We should hopefully be going into an interview soon
Yes.
with Ace, the tournament winner of Funky February Fiesta. You know, he couldn't win an actual season tournament, but if it comes to a meme tournament, Ace is probably going to win it, and he has as well.
I won the meme tournament last time.
Oh yeah, you did, where it was
I told
spelled
me.
only, which was that the first time it was ever casted as well.
Easiest win of my life. Okay, so let's see if Ace even wants to come to an interview.
Ace is going to come to an interview.
He
I'm gonna
does. Okay,
make sure
okay,
of
he
it.
does.
Yeah, Ace is
Um,
coming shortly. Yeah, I'm really curious to see just how he played like he played, why he just played like he had a brain. I want to know.
Man, how did you play like you have a brain? What's going on?
Yeah, because we talked before, Ace plays without a brain, but usually just auto passes on every possible chance he can get. Didn't see it this time though.
No, not without a brain. He plays usually without thinking.
Oh yeah, and Ace, hello. We see Ace has joined the chat now, but he's just muted himself. If he knows that or not. But don't know.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
hey.
Hey.
So, you had the ace in the hole?
Dude, no. I just saw that this card looks funny, so I guess that's pretty much why I picked the deck. The card looked
Really?
funny.
The card
Yeah.
looked funny, that's why you picked
Dude, I
it.
came in like 30 minutes before the registration ended. And yeah, that's usually how I pick the decks, like an hour before the registration with Dragon. I don't know if you know him. We just pick the most random cards we have and just splash a deck.
Mm.
Would it be an
Yeah.
ace game? Would it be an ace win if he wasn't slightly flexing on everyone in the tournament?
Without playing some memes, you know, KW control,
Oh, yeah.
quite old.
How do you feel against Bowser though? Balsori, because Balsori actually put a lot of good games up against. A lot of people were struggling against him actually playing.
Well, when I saw that he's playing Ash Sedge, I was kind of relieved because I have decent matchups into that. So don't judge the player, judge the decks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty much it.
I see it because yeah.
If we judge the decks, not the player, you are in a terrible spot.
That is true. That is true.
It's broad,
you
dude.
don't need to have a good deck to win. Like the most important thing is to have fun. And fun for me is playing some dumbass shit like, I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Peak or Howling Abyss or stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw you playing, and like what I even said to Liz is like I'm pretty sure this whole tournament can just like be amounted to the thermo beam you drew on round 2. You didn't lose your team.
That is true. That is true. You know, a good player always top decks the answers. That's how card games work.
Oh, that's why I always don't do it. Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
You know, I always aspire to be like Lisa's and his 7 wins. I'm slowly climbing there, 1 win every 3 months.
I mean, seeing as Lisa's is probably never gonna play a tournament ever again. Maybe one this week, probably, because I know there is 1 week we're not casting. So you know, Lisa's actually does have a shot there, I guess.
Yeah, get me 8 win, and then I'm back to casting. Amazing.
Yeah. Cursed Lisa's can never actually play in a tournament evermore, unfortunately.
That's
Poor
fine.
Lisa's.
That's fine. I like the number 7. It's a lucky number in Asian culture, so it's fine.
Yeah, I like 2. 2 is good. It's more than 1.
It's more than Remake is.
I mean,
that is true.
I'm just gonna put it out there, just so everyone knows. I've won 1 tournament, but I still have not got. I've not got the tournament winner on my actual like name, which is something I've been asking for a while, but I've never got.
It
Are you
took.
sure it wasn't something like a labs tournament or something?
Yeah, probably. I think it took like half a year until it got the more than one tournament winner role. So don't worry about it. That's just how it is.
No, okay, it was an actual season tournament. Okay. I think I
No,
finished third.
we believe you. We believe you.
All right, A. So 2-0 semifinals, 2-0 finals.
Dude, the
That's pretty
semifinals.
hard.
I feel like the semifinals were kind of more stressful, I guess, because I've never played against Aphelios. That was literally my first game against Aphelios. So I was reading the card while I was playing against it. I haven't played at all this week, so I did play labs, but that shouldn't count, right?
No. I mean,
So I
judging
was
like
reading the cards.
yeah.
I was reading the card right there, and I was like, "Damn, this champion is not bad."
Yeah, this champ was like, okay, cleared
Yeah.
1 out of
Good.
I was
5
not sure what the
weapons.
weapons do, honestly. I mean, I see him as a tempo generator, I guess, but he can't compete with Twisted Fate. And the moment I had
No
Twisted
way.
Fate, I
Twisted Fate
knew
is so strong.
I had the game in the bag.
Yeah, the one thing I wanted to talk about, he never wanted to kill your Twisted Fate ever.
Well, he doesn't really have
Mm.
ways to kill it unless he has.
Yeah, he only
Oh,
had
yeah.
Yeah, unless he had Yasuo Antastun, but that's a far off.
Yeah, the one thing me and Lee's has learned this game, the 3 damage only applies to a follower, not a champion. We just spent the
Yeah,
entire
I did
game
read
just
that.
like
I did
we,
read
we,
that.
we learned. We learned.
we really like, that was like such a like an Iron 4 just like cast
Ooh.
game.
So I'm gonna have fun laughing at you two when I rewatch this. That's
I
nice.
actually think you could actually have fun watching that and just laughing about how wrong we were.
Yeah. Also about the screen transition with my chair.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
no,
I did catch some of the stream share. I gotta say it's the better caster out in here.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, 100%, 100%.
Oh yeah, but hopefully we are streaming again next week as well. Sadly without me. You're gonna have a new well, at least this is gonna be the host for one
Ooh.
day. One day.
Next week is 14th of February, so you're flexing
About-
on us, or what's the point?
Yeah, ooh, but we don't. Who knows? Who knows what I have planned?
So my girlfriend is watching. Maybe she writes me like in 5 minutes. Oh, what the fuck? Why are you casting like on Valentine's?
Yeah, this
I
is
have
what
a
I'm gonna.
solution for that.
Yeah.
I have a solution for that. Ask her. You can both do the casting.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, Lena, you want to cast? You both? You have never played this game before, okay? I know you're watching. Ace said it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
do
interesting.
better than remake.
Oh yeah, for sure.
sorry, what?
Like, you can't get more wrong than him. So
I'll have you know, this stream would not be made without me.
okay. So anyway, that's it for this week.
Do I get to
yeah.
say any final
February
words?
Fiesta.
Oh yeah, you can say a final word if you want.
Yeah, because I don't know when
It's more
will I
than a
ever
word.
win a tournament again. I said words, Lises. Come on, give me a break.
Okay.
So I wanna thank few people, I guess. Can I thank few people? Is that possible?
Yeah,
Like,
just
gonna
do
thank
it.
God or something. Like-
No. Who cares about that?
That's probably the reason
Uh,
you won, but okay.
Now I want to thank the guy behind God, Wayne himself. Thank you, Wayne, for helping me out. I want to thank Dragon for putting most of the meme decks. He is a fellow memer. I want to thank Curious. Thank you, Curious. Also, hook me up for next few weeks. We actually have a deal to cut both of you out of the stream.
Oh, that's fine.
You didn't hear
I can win
that
more
from me.
tournaments that way.
And I also want to thank a friend of mine, who doesn't know a shit about the game, but always like watches when you guys cast me. Always ask me about how I do in the tournaments. So I want to thank him. He's always supportive, even though he doesn't know what I do. So follow Milan, and that should be it. Thanks for casting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely no worries at all. And I hope you like the attire, and hopefully next time we can get to the Hawaiian shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ace wants us
I'm
to,
really
get
waiting
to
for the
Hawaiian
Hawaiian shirts. Like,
Yeah.
I was planning on winning last week and buying Hawaiian shirts for Lisa's, but I guess I'm not that
Alright.
good, honestly.
So Ace wants us to go into the rLOR mode,
Yeah, just
Yeah,
chill.
it,
Just
it
wipe
is
out.
something. It has been something we have been thinking about. We're probably gonna do for season 6. So it's something we could do. But I think this has been very appropriate for this week's event.
Yeah, we can do like a masochistic march, and then we go like, I don't know. Let's see.
Do something. We could just do a vote every month. You want us to dress up as something? Do that.
Yeah.
I think
We can
that's
do an
nice.
Ace April.
That'll be fun. That'll
We
be
just
fun.
dress up as Ace.
I mean, you already are clowns, so you don't have to dress as anything. And
Yeah,
Like
good thing
clown
that
stuff.
I'm starting with C. I'm happy. All right. Like I said, that's it for this week. Next week is Valentine's Day. Maybe there's no stream. Let's see.
Oh yeah,
Besides
yeah.
that,
There
I
may
hope
or may
you
not
all
be
have
a stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have a date, come play the tournament. We'll give you some love.
Yeah, if you don't have a date, you're definitely playing in the tournament. 100%.
Damn.
It's kind of sad to say, but okay.
Okay, no offense. But anyway, today has been really good. Anyway, it's been really fun. It's been really fun casting as well, and I've honestly looked forward to just kind of like the event, just dress up as this. It's kind of been fun. Well, sadly, my mustache actually didn't come when I ordered my outfit, which was a bit devastating. But I don't need one.
You could have just shaved.
But I don't have a mustache.
No, shave the beard. He means.
Shave the beard
Oh!
I have right now.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna do that. I ended up having to go clean shave for like the next cast. Oh, but anyway, it has been really fun today. Anyway, it's been a crazy tournament. It's been lovely streaming, and we'll see you next week if we are casting. If we're not, enjoy the tournament, and we'll be casting the week after that. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching today, and have a good February Fiesta month. Thanks, guys.
Arriba!